Hello my Sagittarians, how are you? Hi my YouTube tribe. How are you doing? I hope you enjoyed the Memorial Weekend for those of you that live in the US. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you your monthly general reading for Sagittarian Sun, Moon and Rising signs. I'll start off with the astrological portion and then go into the tarot reading. Okay, thank you all for subscribing, and please keep giving me a thumbs up if the reading resonated with you. Any of you that would like a personal reading from me, please, where I can tune into your specific energy and the energy of your situation that you're inquiring about. All of the information is in the description box below. Okay, and this reading will definitely go into a part 2 because my recording equipment, aka cell phone, cuts off at about 35 minutes. Okay, so look for part 2, and if you don't see it trending, go into my video library where all of the libraries for all of the zodiac signs for the last couple of months are stored. And you can access that by clicking on that round icon sign, that round icon that has my name on it there. I have this here so that people don't steal my videos and upload them as their own. And then that will take you in, and if you go to click on videos or playlist, all the videos are there. Okay, and or there alternatively there is a link in the description box that will take you to the same place. Okay, astrology. Okay, so we have a new moon in Gemini, which is ruled by Mercury, the planet of communication. Okay, the middle of the month, and then we have a full moon in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn, at the end of the month. So and we also have a water trine at the beginning of June. And this water trine will make, oh my goodness, hold on a minute. Okay, we're going to have to do this recording censor music today. I had a really beautiful healing music in the background, Tibetan singing bowls and chimes, but it's cut out. It will take me too long to reset that, so we won't have any background music today. So so with the water trines at the end of May, the beginning of June, there's definitely going to be a lot of emotions. That's for all the signs. Okay, a lot of things, emotions will be surfacing that may need to be addressed. And then with Mercury being here as well, the planet of communication, we're definitely being called to use communication to solve these differences, or to address these emotions that are surfacing that were probably unresolved issues that now are coming to the light to be healed. Okay, but with all of this water energy and the planet of Mercury involved here, everybody is going to be very sensitive. So the take home here for all the signs is, please be very careful with your words, be very careful with your communication, because you don't want people to take you the wrong way, to get the wrong end of the stick. You know, or basically to say something out of turn that might hurt someone's feelings. Be honest, yes, but be sensitive in your communication, because everyone's emotions are going to be raw right now. Okay, so that is a take home for everyone. Be careful in your communication and your words. Okay, And also, this is a time, because we do have all of this water and emotional energy, this is also a time to just be present, just to feel, just to be able to be in the same space with that person, to be compassionate and to understand where they're coming from, not just by talking, but by feeling, by really being present, okay? And and Sagittarius, you also, and this is also a time we just had a full moon in Sag, the end of May. So Sag is about the big picture, the larger perspective, okay? And then also we have the beginning of June, the Sun joins Mercury in your 7th house of relationships. So Mercury, again, about communication, but with the Sun, it's illumination. So it will be illuminated conversation. It will bring insight of also knowing the right timing to have that conversation. But with Mercury here, the new moon in Gemini, it may be a difficult conversation, but it does need to be had to be able to advance and move forward and heal these situations and relationships from the past, okay? And but there is a warning, though, that around the 6th, 7th, and 8th of June, the Sun is being challenged, okay, by Neptune. So this is not a good time to make decisions, because Neptune, when it's negatively aspected, it can make us a little foggy and confused. So this is not a good time to make any big decisions. So wait until after that time, okay? And you also have Sagittarius, Neptune in your 4th house. So these communications and conversations that will be coming up definitely have to do with the home and family, yeah? And what else do we have? I'm not going to go into every single aspect. Also, we have Mercury in Venus in your 8th house. So you might be hearing some good news about other people's money, financing, refinancing. You know, your partner's finances might improve. They might get a promotion or a salary increase. Sponsorships, grants, student loans, mortgages, increase in salary, okay? And also at the middle of the month, Gemini is got the new moon is going to be in your 7th house of relationships. So there you also have another opportunity for renewal in your relationships or rejuvenating existing relationships, whether it be a romantic relationship, a family relationship, or a business partnership, okay? So that's at the middle of the month. And on the 14th, Venus is going into your 9th house, Sag. So some of you may be planning a trip, or you may be planning to travel, or you might meet someone overseas or someone from a different culture, okay? For those of you that applied for visas, green cards, passports, and that type of thing, that might be a consideration at this time also. And on the 22nd, the Sun and Mercury are in your 8th house, so you may find more intimacy in your relationships, a deepening of your relationships in an intimate and spiritual way, okay? And in general, with the full moon in Sag in the 12th house, it's really, and with the water trine, it's going to be the energy is just going to be out there, okay? Spiritually, emotionally, you might find yourself being attracted more to metaphysics like astrology, tarot. You may even find that you have heightened psychic abilities, Okay, your intuition may be heightened at this time, and if it is, follow it, yeah? But then around the third week, we have Sun sextile Uranus in the 6th house, in your 6th house, Sagittarius. So there may be a breakthrough for you with regard to your daily, your finances, whatever work you do on a daily, regular basis from where you derive your income. There may be a breakthrough there. And also in improving your health. If you had wanted to start a new fitness regime or change your diet or something like that, okay? But also in the third week, we do have to be careful. Like I said, some things are going to come to a head, to a climatic stage around the third week of the month. It can have to do with your work, your health. It can also have to do with relationships, okay? And because everyone's so sensitive right now, just be careful with your communication, be sensitive, wait for the right time. And then we have, on the 27th, Mars is going retrograde. So when Mars is direct, it gives us like a tailwind. We advance more quickly in anything that we are proactive with. So between now and the 26th would be a good time to kind of get your head down and push any initiatives through, and try and get as much done before the 26th or 27th, depending on where you live in the world, because when Mars goes retrograde, it's out of action. Okay, so that is not a good time to initiate or start anything new. Because things will slow down. That's a good time to keep working at what you've already started, tweaking it, reevaluating it. You keep moving forward, but it's just going to be at a slower pace. But you may just need to be patient now, because you don't want to be emotionally reactive, because things aren't moving as fast as you'd like. So to counteract that, anything that's really important, try and get it done by the 26th, yeah? And then at the end of the month, we have the full moon in Capricorn, which is ruled by Saturn. So this is also karmic, okay? So, and it's in your 2nd house, Sagittarius. So Capricorn can also be, or Saturn can also be, a planet of restriction, structure, rules, regulations. So you may find a slowing down. You may even feel a little bit blocked somehow in your 2nd house of money and finances. This time is really calling you to reevaluate if you're overspending, where you are, and also where you put your effort, your energy, and how you're using your energy with regard to your money houses, okay? But there could be a good positive change around your finances, okay? You could be coming up to a completion of a cycle with regard to your finances and a start of a new positive cycle. And basically, Saturn is very karmic. Basically, what you put in is what you get out. Okay, so, okay, there's my timer going off here. So that's it really. So yeah, so try and be present this month, emotionally present in your relationships and your situation. Stay away from the 6th, 7th, and 8th. Don't make any decisions around that time with regard to home and family, or even have any really, important conversations at that time. Okay, what else? And with regard to relationships, yeah, so around the new moon, the middle of the month, this is a really good time you might feel more of a spring in your step, with regard to relationships. There may be a renewal, a refreshing, a rejuvenating of existing relationships, okay, whether it be business or family. And this is also a good energy for those of you dating and looking for a relationship. This could be a good time for to meet someone new. You know, romantic relationship or a business partnership. Okay. So let's get on with your reading. So could someone timestamp that for me? I'd appreciate it. And also, I'm trying to get onto Twitter and Facebook. This is the first time for me. I'm not really sure. I'm socially challenged when it comes to social media, or social media challenged. Okay. So so if you could follow me on Twitter, Facebook, I would appreciate it. I have set up an account. I haven't tweeted yet. I'm not even sure how to do that. I'm not really interested in doing that. I've really only opened the account so that I can, you know, get a wider audience for my videos, and also to notify people, you know, when I've uploaded new videos. And once I start to figure out how Twitter and Facebook works, I'll start to utilize it more in the way that it's supposed to be. And for those of you who have not checked out my website, it's still under construction, but the links and all the information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's start. I've already shuffled these. Okay, so in the center of your reading, Sag, you have, okay, 16 minutes and 44 seconds. Okay, in the center of your reading, you have Justice reverse and the Page of Swords reverse. So right there, this is telling me that there is a situation in which you did not feel justified because someone in this situation was not being honest. There could have been a court case. It could have been a court case or a judgment that went against you. It could be a situation that's just out of balance because there's a lack of data, a lack of information, or someone was just not being fully honest in the situation, or not very forthcoming. Okay. And then we have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Cups. The reason I'm pulling these, showing you these cards like this, because this is the way they came out when I shuffled them. So I usually combine both cards if they come out together. Okay, so we have in your foundation, Sag, we have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is a great card to have in reverse because it means that you're healing from a situation. Okay. And then we also have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So here in your foundation, we see that you're getting over the disappointment of whatever happened in this judgment, or where you felt a disservice was done to you, or there was some type of injustice. You're getting over the disappointment of that, okay? And then in your recent past, we have the Knight of Wands. So it looks as though you were trying to get a creative endeavor off the ground, something new. Okay. But it looks as though there's some obstacles to getting that off the ground. The Six of Swords in reverse. So it looks as though you may be going back, traveling back towards a situation. You may be backtracking because there are unresolved issues around this Justice card in reverse that still need to be addressed. Okay. And in your near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is someone that has a plan, okay, and they're moving methodically. They have their eye on the goal, they have their eye on the prize, and they're moving methodically and steadily and with determination towards it, but it's just very slow going. Okay, Sag? So if any of you can relate to any of this, let me know. But you have narrowed down your options, because I think before you had too many options or too many choices or directions you could go in. But now you've narrowed down your options, made the choice, and now you are slowly and steadily and methodically moving towards it. Then also we have the Hangman in reverse and the Page of Cups. So here again, we see in your environment, Sag, that you're feeling a bit blocked, a bit stagnant. Things are not moving forwards, or you're not moving forward. Because again, you could have been waiting for a message to come in with regard to a creative project or an emotional situation, and that message is delayed, it hasn't come in. And also the message may have come in, but like I said, you've got the page reversed twice. It looks as though someone wasn't being completely honest with you, Sag, or you were not being completely honest in the situation, okay? Then we have the Three of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So the Three of Pentacles is upright, the King of Wands is in reverse. So Sag, the King of Wands could be you or another fire sign, Leo, Aries. You might be dealing with earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. You're working with someone on a situation. You're working together with someone or with a group of people. And Sag, I think you're becoming a little frustrated. And if it's not you, this is someone else with whom you're trying to collaborate. Okay. So be patient, yeah? Be patient like this Knight of Pentacles. Keep your eye on the prize and just keep methodically moving forward. And the outcome is a Ten of Wands. So yeah, this situation is stressing you out, Sag. You're carrying a lot of responsibility and a lot of burdens, but the tens are, you're at the end of a cycle. You're nearly there. You should be able to see the light of the tunnel soon, but don't give up. Take a rest, take a break, but keep moving forward. Don't give up, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is a counterpart to the King of Wands. So this may be, you may be working together in a partnership with like a marriage business partnership. Okay. The partnership or the endeavor you're working on could be with another fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, and this person is a go-getter. They're vivacious. They get things done. They're inspired, and they inspire people around them, okay? But then under that, we also have the King of Swords, so which is also calling for inspiration, but also pragmatic, intellectual solutions also to this problem, okay, or to this issue. So yes, be inspired, be motivated, but also use your cerebral abilities to, you know, to find intellectual solution to the problem. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to confirm the Justice card. Justice in reverse. What's the Justice in reverse? You see, I'm talking low now because my music has gone off. You know, and I don't want to disturb anyone, so what's the Justice in reverse? And you know, please look for a part 2. I don't know, some people just look at the part 1 and then they don't go to the part 2, but I usually have a lovely meditation at the end of part 2, you know, that speaks to the situation of what is needed to be meditated on, okay, to kind of help change that energy. So oh no, this is too many cards, sorry. If we haven't gone into a part 2 yet, we will be soon. So okay, here we go. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups confirming the Justice card in reverse. It looks as though the Justice card is in reverse because there was some type of confusion, too many options. And that kind of went against you, Sag, because you probably had too many choices, too many options, okay? But it looks as though you've narrowed your options down. You're focused now on one thing, okay? You're really focused, like a dog with a bone. Nice one, Sag. So that's going to clear up that confusion. And with the Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords in reverse, it does look as though someone really wasn't being honest, wasn't telling the whole truth in this situation. But it looks as though you figured that out and you're navigating around that. Why is the Page of Swords here? Oops. Okay, so this is the Ten of Pentacles. It looks as though someone wasn't telling the truth about something to do. This could be at work, to do with finances. This is a court case that has something to do with finances or a judgment, any type of judgment to do with, it doesn't have to be a legal judgment, but a judgment that was made that has to do with finances, career, a job, real estate, a home. Okay, this fell out, but I hadn't decided where I was going to put it. So, and any of you that were in third-party situations, it looks as though that's coming to an end also. Okay. Third-party situations, meaning where there was an external source, whoever, whatever that may have been, that may have caused confusion or it blocked you getting the outcome that you wanted in the situation, Sag. So let's clarify these two cards. Yeah, so that was clarified by the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it looks as though you're coming out of this. It looks as though there was this situation, the Three of Swords in reverse. There's a situation where you felt rejected or kind of left out in the cold. Things didn't go the way that you wanted them to go, but you're coming out of that now. You may even be seeking help in the situation from someone. Okay. Okay, what should I confirm next? Okay. Six of Swords in reverse. Going back to, you're going back to something. It could be mentally or it could be physically. Yeah, you've got the King of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you're having to go back to a legal situation and sort it out. It's not sorted out. There are unresolved issues here. This is crowning you. This is in your head. Okay, so meaning in your head, it's not in your head, but it's crowning you, meaning that it's still in your energy, you're still thinking about it. You did not get the resolution that you needed in this situation because there was confusion around it. Someone wasn't being honest. It had something to do with money, to do with career, to do with a job, to do with real estate, to do with a home. Okay. I hadn't decided where I was going to put that. So what are you moving towards now? You've got your mind made up, Sag. In the near future, you're You have a plan, you're moving towards it, you're working on it, and you're methodically, and you're determined. You're not looking left, you're not looking right. Okay, but you're taking your time. You're taking your time, and you're moving forward after taking a step back and taking a break from this confusion, this lying, or someone may not have been lying. It could just have been that you did not have enough information. You did not have the data, or you probably had not done your research properly. Okay, so you did not have clarity with which to pursue this situation. All right, so you're having to go back to the situation and find a way to pragmatically and intellectually resolve whatever was going on here. Okay, so now you see yourself, Sag, as being focused. The confusion is being cleared up. If there was any deception, it's been cleared up. Now you're focusing on narrow down your options and your choices. Yeah, and you're getting out of your head, because before you were all tied up in your head. It was blocking you. You were too in your head, maybe negative thoughts, sort of a little bit like self-sabotage, and you're coming out of that now, okay? What's blocking you? There's something in your environment that's blocking you, Sag. That makes you feel as though you can't move forward in a situation. Yeah, confusion again. You were confused. A lot of confusion here. This is in June. Okay, and you remember I said, you know, with Neptune, the water trine, it's confusion. But this is not just you, Sag. It's going to be a lot of people that are going to have to deal with staying grounded in June, and not being overly emotional. Connected, yes. Connected, but not overly emotional. Don't get caught up in the whole Neptunian foggy energy. Stay emotionally grounded, okay? Because and also, like I said, because this is going to be a very also spiritual month, emotional month, and some of you may even start to feel pretty psychic this month, okay? You may even be telepathic, you know, with your partners or people you're close to. You might be receiving messages because of all of the water energy, and also the 12th house energy in Sagittarius. Oh, in your sign. Okay, full moon in Sagittarius at the end of May. And as a matter of fact, as I'm doing this reading, we haven't even had that full moon yet, but I can feel it in the cards here. It's definitely here. Okay, now this came out crossway. Yeah, so you do have the sun, and the 8 of Cups. So some of you are walking away from that fogginess, from that confusion, and you're walking towards the sun. The sun is about to come out for you, Sag, where you feel illuminated, okay, where the sun is shining on you. Yeah, it's beautiful. You'll be more positive. Things will work out for you. Very, very nice. Okay, So I'm going to leave it there. What's at the bottom here? Yeah. And here's the Knight of Cups. So some of you may have a message coming in about a new relationship, or about some type of really nice gesture. Okay, someone may want to take you out or bring you gifts. They may want to communicate how they feel about you. Excuse me. So I'm glad all's well that ends well. So this is the note that we've ended on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Moving towards the sun. Releasing and letting go of those things that are unfulfilling, that no longer serve you. And now you're moving towards the sun. And this is a Leo energy. Okay. So here we have Leo. We have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of fire that's come up in here. A lot of water as well. There is some earth. There is some earth and air here. Okay, but all of the air cards are in reverse, except for this one. So air, that is Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Oh, and we have this one. Okay, so good card. So it turns out well. So basically the message from this card is you're coming out of confusion. Okay, or you're feeling a bit foggy. You didn't have the requisite data and information that you needed. And because of that, something may have gone against you, and it has something to do with money, real estate, or a job or a career. Okay, some of you had some third-party interference. Okay, that also stood between what your goals were and what it was you were trying to manifest, and that had left you feeling disappointed and kind of out of the cold and rejected. But now that's turning around. Now you're moving forward. You're going to start something new or hear about a new creative project. You're planning. Okay, you're planning and you're moving forward and you're executing your goal, but you will do that after a time of rest and contemplation. And when you do move forward, you will be moving forward slowly and methodically. And you do that after you have revisited. You may have to travel back to somewhere physically, or you may be mentally going back and revisiting a situation that was not resolved. Okay, because you didn't have the information that you needed. Okay. Yep. Yep, you will be able to solve this issue intellectually, okay? Or you may have someone help you to sort this up, to sort this confusion out. And it did have something to do with your career, your money, your home, or real estate, or some type of investment.